Just look at it. What did we have in here last night, Carol? A rave or a retirement do?
Well, you've got to hand it to the boys in blue. They know how to enjoy themselves. Which is more than I can say for some people around here.
You don't mean Alan, surely?
I do. It was very odd.
What was?
Well, there was all this fun and games going on in here last night, and he was nowhere to be seen.
That's strange. I thought he'd been in the thick of it.
We didn't see him all night.
So, didn't he put in an appearance at all?
Well, I left at 1 o'clock, and he was still in the back room, sitting on his own. Turner, are you there? Gone? Oh, what is he playing at?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Morning, Lynn. Something bugging you? Okay, so it's out the main gate, turn right, follow the road, and it's on your left.
Right.
Okay, anything else, just let me know.
Right, bye.
Hey, you've got a knack for that sort of thing.
What?
Sorting out life's little difficulties, making sure things run smoothly.
I do my best.
Don't put yourself down, Mark. You've done a good job here. In fact, I've been very impressed.
Come on then, Frank, get out with it.
What?
We'll get it over and done with.
What are you talking about?
I've worked for you long enough to recognise your tactics.
I'm sorry, you've lost me.
It's a sack, isn't it? Look, I'm not stupid, it is winter. I've been expecting it. So do me a favour, cut the speeches and give it to me straight.
All right, I will. I was wondering if you fancied staying on here.
What?
As warden.
Oh,
Naturally, you'll need to do some training, but that should be easily organised.
are you serious?
Absolutely. Chris is gone, Harry's leaving the end of the season, and you're more than capable.
Right, yeah.
Think it over, Mark. Let me know.
Yes.
Leave those. On the breakfast things, it's your day off.
Seems funny having a day off when there's no kids.
You don't feel guilty, do you?
No.
I am paying Archie, you know.
I know.
And I tell you what, the luxury of some time alone with you is worth every penny.
So, what are we going to do today?
Pictures?
No.
Shopping in Northallerton?
We don't have any money.
This is daft. A whole day and evening together and we're stuck for ideas.
I've got an idea. I could finish tidying up the house.
Nick!
Well, look, I don't get a chance to tidy up, do I? You know what it's like when Alice is around? I mean,
Don't know what I see in you.
I'm only joking.
Look, be serious. You don't want to go to the pictures?
No.
We could just do nothing.
What? Nothing all day?
Well, not really nothing.
It's the best idea you've ever had. But let's have a cup of tea first. Oh! What's that for?
All right, just thought I'd call in, see how you are.
Oh, thanks.
What's wrong?
Just a bit stiff. Oh, that's better.
What's going on?
Well, I've got to pretend I'm not too good, or they'll send me back to school.
Of course they wouldn't, you've been shot.
You don't know my mum and dad.
I thought you'd be dying to get back to school, tell them all your news.
It's nobody I want to tell. Here, how'd it go with the cops?
That's a waste of time.
So they haven't caught him then?
Don't look like it.
Are you going back to the game farm?
Well, yeah.
Right, I'm coming with you.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I want to find the bullet that hit me.
You mean cartridge? Why do police want it or something?
No, I do. I want to frame it.
Do what?
Put it in a glass case or something. You know, on the wall. Hang on, I'll just get my coat.
What about your mum and dad?
Oh, they'll be fine.
Well, I think there's something badly wrong. Why is he nowhere to be seen this morning? First Shirley disappears, then Mr. Turner vanishes. I mean, is this the Woolpack Bar or the Bermuda Triangle? Well, Good morning, Mr. Turner.
I'm going out, Cal.
What?
I shall probably be gone all day.
All day?
Yes, and I shall probably take tomorrow off as well, so I shall have to ask you and Kathy to cover for me.
But, Mr. Turner, I'm going to that exhibition at Skipdale this
that
afternoon.
can't be helped, I'm afraid.
But I've promised Lorraine I'll be there.
I can't run the Woolpack and the wine barrel by myself.
Well, we'll just have to get Lynn Whiteley back then.
Well, then do that.
Very nice. I take it it's yours.
Oh, yeah. I got the money. You weren't my only option.
Tell me, who's the lucky investor?
No one you know.
You must have really impressed them.
Oh, I did. There are some people that recognise a good opportunity when they see it.
So it was Daddy, was it?
What?
Must be Frank. You're hardly a good prospect, are you?
That's none of your business.
No security. Up to your eyes in debt. Who else would lend you money?
Where I got the money from has got nothing to do with you.
You're so spineless, Chris. Going back to Frank at every opportunity.
And you're just bitter because I didn't need you and you can't interfere with my life anymore.
I couldn't care less about your pathetic little life.
You will, when this business takes off.
I won't hold my breath. I'll leave you to play with your new toy. Just hope the novelty doesn't wear off too soon.
Rachel, guess what? Oh, sorry. Is Rachel there, please? Okay, can you ask her to give me a ring? It's Jayesh. Ask her to give me a ring as soon as she gets in. It's quite important. Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Mr. Turner?
Yes?
Why the suitcase?
I may want to stay the night.
Is something wrong, Mr. Turner?
No, Carl, there's nothing wrong. I just want to get away for a bit.
Well, aren't you even going to leave me an address? I mean, what if there's an emergency? I might need to contact you.
I'll phone. Carol, despite your best endeavours, I have no intention of discussing my private business with you.
I only wanted to know where you keep the goldfish foods.
Won't be easy finding a single cartridge in all them woods, you know.
It shouldn't be too hard. Mine will be the bloodstained one.
Oi, where are you going? Up to that game farm again, is it?
No. Look, it's only for a couple of minutes.
Scott, you are staying home today.
I'm not a kid.
Scott!
Won't be a minute.
Where are you going, Scott?
Anywhere, just as long as it's well away from him.
Viv!
That place is like a prison.
Well, whatever it's like, it'll get a lot worse if you don't go back right now.
What for? For him to yell at me?
Well, you'll yell a lot more if you don't go back. Go on.
He doesn't care. He won't listen to me.
He can't listen if you don't give him a chance.
You don't know what he's like.
Come on, he'll be all right. Trust me. I'll talk to him if you like.
Will you?
Yeah, come on. All right, Vic, he was just coming
You
back.
won't be coming out for a long time.
Oh, what?
And as for you, I don't want to see you around my shop or my family again. Now, you got that?
Dad, if it wasn't for Michael, I wouldn't even be here today.
If it wasn't for him, you would have been anywhere near that game farm. Now, you've been warned. Keep away.
Yeah, can't I just explain?
I'm not interested, mate.
What did I tell you?
Now, get inside, now.
Frank wants some dates from us for the farm shop.
What sort of dates?
Well, an opening date probably wouldn't go amiss, I should think.
Well, did he have to write? Why couldn't he just call round?
Because it's business, Jack. You know, formal footing, that sort of thing.
Who's that?
Anyone home? Morning, Jack.
Hello there. What are you doing home?
Nice to see you, too.
I don't understand.
So what's the problem? Your hearing gone now, as well as your brain.
Are you saying that I'm...
Grounded, Scott. You go to school, you come straight home, and you stay home till it's time for you to go to school again.
What?
Then maybe your mother and me get a bit of kip at nights.
Oh, hang on.
Without worrying about what trouble you're going to get into next.
Oh, but I was...
I've told you time and time again, haven't I? You do not go near that game farm.
But yesterday wasn't my fault.
Oh, it never is, Scott.
It's the truth. I was just,
What?
you know...
In the wrong place at the wrong time?
Yes.
Right, well, there won't be a problem from now on, will it? Not with you tucked up safe and sound in here.
You can't do this. I'm not a kid anymore. I could walk out of this place right now and you couldn't stop me.
Try it. Scott!
I'm going to my room.
Well, what do you think?
Well, since you ask, nothing much.
What?
You heard?
Aren't you going to say it's got potential?
When did you move here?
April-ish.
April. And what is it now? October? You've had plenty of time to realise the potential of this place.
Hang on.
What have you done? Nothing as far as I can see.
We have. We've...
It doesn't look like much to me.
Oh, it's quite costly.
Aye, it is. Trouble is, you didn't see the place when we first moved in.
Well, thank heavens for that. This is no place to bring up a baby.
Well, it hasn't arrived yet.
Neither has this lassie's kitchen.
What's that got to do with it?
I feel sorry for you, love.
Oh, I'm all right.
You certainly look well, Sarah.
Thank you.
Do you think you can manage a cup of tea? Or will it take you 6 months to realise that and all?
Right. See you in 6 months.
How did I do?
Perfect.
Good. You know, I really enjoyed that.
There's an exhibition on in Harrogate tomorrow. Perhaps you'd like to take Ruth.
I would, but I can't. She left last night.
She's gone back to London.
Yes, and she won't be coming back.
Oh, Dad, I'm sorry. Seem to be getting on so well.
Too well, Zoe. That was the problem. I blew it, yet again.
What do you mean?
Too much, too soon.
Perhaps you were expecting too much.
Yes. Too much to expect me to make a go of a relationship.
Dad, don't blame yourself.
But it was my fault, Zoe. I wanted it to work, but there was something in the way. I couldn't go on misleading her.
Well, then you did the right thing. It's important that you're honest.
Yeah. And my honesty has left me alone again. And this time I don't even have a drink to keep me company.
Dad, you're not going to have a drink, are you?
As much as I would like one. No, I'm not.
This is quiet, isn't it? Oh dear, you look terrible.
Now there's a coincidence. I feel it.
You know, I really didn't think we'd see much of you today.
And there's another coincidence. I really didn't think you would. I've just come in for the hair of the dog and to thank Alan for last night. Everything went very smoothly.
Well, I'm afraid you can't do that. He's not here.
Right, well, I'll come in again tonight and have the hair of the dog again.
I don't think he'll be here then either. He's gone away for a while.
Well, I hope it wasn't something that happened last night.
Well, something must have happened last night.
All right.
Drink your medicine and I'll tell you all about it.
Rachel, hi, it's me. Didn't you get my message? Well, I'm quite busy as well, you know. Yeah. I said it was quite important. I've got a second interview for that job in Bradford. Well, don't sound too enthusiastic about it, will you? Well, warden's job. Yeah, that's good. Is he pleased about it? Oh, right. Well, don't worry about me, will you? Oh, no, I'll be fine. Yeah, listen, I'm sorry to have messed up your day, OK? Thanks for all your interest, Rachel.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've got tons to do, so I thought I'd come and get some peace and quiet.
Guess what? I've got a new job.
Have you?
Yeah. Frank Tate's made me up to warden.
My, that's fantastic.
I couldn't believe it. I thought I was going to get my cards. Instead, he offers me promotion.
Oh, I'm really pleased for you.
Yeah, we've got to go out tonight. Splash out. Go out for a meal in Houghton.
Yeah, well, I was going training tonight.
Well, one night off's not going to make much difference.
Mark, I really don't know about tonight.
Are you serious? You're saying you can't go out because it's going to interfere with your training schedule?
Look, it's not like that.
Look, Debbie, I've told you before, if that's the score, we might as well just jack it in here
Well,
and now.
of course that's not the score.
So you'll come?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Right. Well, we'll leave at 7.
Well, can't we just go to the Woolpack for a drink?
What?
Well, we could grab something to eat here first.
Debbie, look...
Look, you're not the warden yet, you know, and I'm not going to let you start throwing your money around until you are.
Hello, you two.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Nick.
Hi. Right, can we have a dry out wine and half a bitter, please?
Day off?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, no children. Archie's taking him out for the day. Hey, that's nice of him. Oh, I'm paying him. And he's going to babysit tonight.
So what are you doing here? Come on, you should be living it up.
Well, we tried to think of what we'd like to do, and we decided, well, we don't want to do anything, so we just stayed at home.
And it's been really nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Well, I know whenever I have a day off, the last thing I want to do is stay at home.
But we've been enjoying ourselves.
Have you got a table for you in the wine bar?
Yeah.
Great, well, can you book one for us? We'll be eating with you tonight.
Of course I can.
There you go.
Oh, this is nice.
Mm.
And a lovely meal to look forward to tonight.
We don't go out very much, do we?
I'll get used to this.
Me too.
Nick, I've been thinking about Barry.
Oh, Julie, do you have to spoil it?
Well, I'm sorry. It's just that, well, I haven't heard from him and, well, I thought with this access thing, he'd be turning up on my doorstep.
Look, I don't want to ruin the day by having this conversation, all right?
I know, but we don't usually get a chance to talk with the girls around, and this has been nice, us being together. Maybe I should change my mind. Well, it would mean we'd had more time together, and Archie could have Alice.
Julie, I don't believe you're saying this. Just because we've had one nice day together without the kids. It's not that simple. But we can manage without Barry.
Well, I know, I'm just being silly.
Look, we'll have a quick bite to eat, and then we'll go to the pictures, right?
Yeah. We could do that. On the other hand,
Yeah?
we could go home for the afternoon.
Oh, right. The housework. Mm.
I'm only thinking of you, you know. It's because I care about you. Look, this business with the poachers, it gave us a dreadful shock.
Yeah, well, I got a shock too.
You know, we moved away from London because of all the trouble.
Well, I wish we hadn't.
Well, we have. Look, you can either stay up here and mope about all day long, or you can cheer up, come downstairs and have a bit of nosh with us, you know, get the old nosebag on. What's it to be?
I'll stay up here. You don't want me around.
Oh, well, it's up to you.
So you're all right for tomorrow, then?
Yeah, Kim says it's okay, as long as it's just the morning.
Thanks. Just keep it quiet.
Oh, I think a hen night's a great idea.
You're going to have a hen night, Ma?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but Ma...
But what?
Well, don't you think it's a bit,
A bit what?
Well, aren't you a bit...
I hope you're not suggesting I'm too old for that sort of thing, Jack Sutherland.
Well, no...
You better not be.
Or Annie might just swipe you with her pension book.
It's my last night of freedom, and whether my sons approve or not, I intend to celebrate in the traditional manner.
Well, if you're going to have a hen night, how about you, Leonard?
Oh, no, that's a point. What should we do, Leonard?
Well, now you come to mention it, I've been thinking about that.
Oh, right. Well, hit a few night spots in Houghton, eh?
I've already invited Amos over, you see.
Oh, no, I can't see Amos getting down on the dance floor in a disco.
So, if you two lad fancied it, I thought we might make up a 4.
All right.
At bridge.
Bridge?
Unlike Annie, I do know how to grow old gracefully. So what do you say, eh?
You mean we're going to be sitting and playing bridge?
You want Sarah and Ma and the rest of them
Have
are
a
all...
good old-fashioned night out.
Penny for them?
Save your money.
Ruth, I suppose. Dad, I am sorry.
I know, love, and thanks, but actually I wasn't thinking about Ruth. I was thinking about my usual cure for a broken heart.
Don't tell me. A nice cold gin and tonic full of ice and a slice of lemon. Don't think it, Dad, not even in jest.
But it's always there, Zoe. The craving, the desire for a drink.
Be strong, Dad. You've been so much better since you've stopped.
Yeah, but I'm beginning to wonder whether it was worth it.
Of course it is. You've picked yourself up again.
But for what? Just to relive all the feelings that I was drinking to avoid?
You've got the worst over. Don't give in now.
I know. But sometimes I'm sorely tempted.
I know what would help. You need a distraction, something new to concentrate on.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to drown my sorrows this time. I'll fight it. But it's not easy.
No. I've got an idea. Leave it to me. It can be a surprise.
I look forward to it.
I'm proud of you, Dad.
Well, it all started when that other mate of yours, Cooper, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he started talking to Shirley. Then she went across and said something to Mr. Turner. They both disappeared, and then they never came back.
Yeah?
So, if you could find out what Cooper said to Shirley...
Then you can find out why that boss of yours is impersonating the Scarlet Pimpernel.
And I might just buy you a drink for your trouble.
No thanks, love.
Mum says do you want any tea? Don't get moody with me, okay? It's not my fault.
It's not my fault either. It doesn't stop him taking it on me, though, does it?
Scott.
And we all know why.
It's 'cause he cares.
'Cause he couldn't care less. But then again, why should he? I mean, it's not as if I'm his own flesh and blood. Not like you are. He's your dad, not mine. Not really.
Scott, that's not fair.
I've had enough of you lot.
What?
And I've had enough of him too.
What are you talking about?
I hate him. I hate this stupid place and I hate living here. And I'll tell you something else. I'm not going to put up with it for much longer. One day you'll all be sorry. Because you'll look round and I'll be gone.
Today's been great.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
Absolutely.
Everything's always decided by the girls. It's been nice to do something on our own for a change.
Well, we certainly did that today.
It's funny. You know, sometimes Barry and I used to take the whole day off and spend it in bed together. We always used to end up feeling guilty about it, though.
Julie.
I don't feel guilty about it now, though.
Good. Neither do I. I wonder how the kids are.
We can always check on them when we get back. They'll still be there.
You don't regret not telling Barry about Rebecca, do you?
No, I did the right thing.
Do you think if you had told him, he'd have come back to you?
Probably.
So you might have still been together?
Possibly, but I didn't tell him and he didn't come back.
But you might have.
Look, what's the point of ifs and maybes? I didn't tell him and he didn't come back.